You know what that means? That means we do our daily financial show at 7 a.m. because I have one of our multimillionaire experts on deck to interview at 7:30. This channel, One Rental at a Time, is for you. It is not for the YouTube algorithm. It is meant to look at the business of real estate, consumers, investing, money, wealth, legacy. If it's not obvious by now, hopefully it will be soon. We create multiple original pieces of content a day for you. It starts with the daily financial news. Monday through Friday, another multimillionaire is brought on to talk about three important topics. I share with you what I call hot takes. I now have done an after hours show a couple of times. This is just really to have discussions about what is going on. This is not a channel where I will feed the YouTube algorithms and do 3 stimulus videos a day, which are nonsense and non-helpful. We're going to talk about things that are important. And sometimes, we may mention the word stimulus, but we are not going to create an 8 to 12 minute stimulus video that does nothing to help you. It's just not what we're doing here. First off, as we start the day, it is December 10th. It is Thursday. I want to wish all of you who celebrate Hanukkah a happy, start of Hanukkah season. I know this because a follower of the channel actually bought the course, How to Get Started One Rental at a Time, for his wife. And he wanted me to wish her a happy Hanukkah and start of the season. He bought it a couple of days ago. He's like, hey, can you say something on December 10th for this? And yeah, absolutely. I'm happy to do it. I'm happy to be a part of your holiday season. And folks, if you celebrate Hanukkah, happy start of the day. If you follow this and you celebrate Christmas or Kwanzaa or whatever it is, and you want One Rental at a Time to be part of your journey, I'm happy to be a part of it. I have a growing list over here of people who want me to send a Christmas message. They're buying the course, How to Get Started One Rental at a Time. So if that's important to you, reach out, direct message on Instagram, maybe leave a comment below, and we'll work something out. I like bringing happiness and smile. So if an email from me to whoever you want to give the gift to is seen as a plus, I'm happy to be a part of that. So know that that's there. Next up, yesterday in the after hours show, December 9th, after hours, I opened it up with saying, hey, the unemployment claims is coming out tomorrow, this morning. And we need it to be ugly. We need it to be bad. We need a number that punches Congress in the face and says, wake up. The economy is worse than you think. Right now, there is a decent set of Congress that's like, you know what? We're doing okay. We should just let it play out and see what's going on. We have another set that's going, hey, the virus is all over. People are shutting down. We got to pay people, right? So there's clear disagreement. The problem was we got a middle of the road number today. In the after hours show yesterday, if you haven't seen it, I put the number at 900. We needed to go from 710, which was the week before, to 900, right? That would be more than a 25% pop week on week. And I thought it was possible. I thought the Thanksgiving week would be noisy enough. There would be enough claims that were not processed that we might get to 900. Well, this morning we got 853, 20% worse than the 710, but not 900. I don't think it's bad enough. I think what we needed a 900, a 912, a 919. Stock market gets hammered. It's down 800 points. Then freaking we beat Congress and they get something done. This 853, it's bad. If you follow my channel, you know it's really bad because now the trend is validated. We have 3 data points that show that it's getting worse. So next week won't be 853, it'll be 898, and then it'll be 925. And by January, it's over 1 million again. 1 million. That is just sad. So I guess I am both disappointed and, disappointed, I guess, for 2 different reasons. First, 853 was horrible, but it wasn't bad enough. And My puppy wants to say hi. He's making noise. If you heard him in the mic, sorry, I gotta move him around. This is what happens when you do these things live, folks. Real life. You get a puppy who's sick, and you have to deal with it. So we deal with it. But again, 853. I'm disappointed. It was close to being bad enough, but just not bad enough. I mean, if you were in Congress and you thought the economy was growing, could you really see a 20% jump in unemployment claims as not horrific? But yeah, I'm afraid so. On the another side, continuing claims. That was a number that again a lot of folks were pointing at, saying, "Hey, it's down every month. It's down every week, down every week." Well, that reversed, and it reversed pretty hard. It went up 230,000 week on week, and that is with, folks. You guys aren't paying attention to this number. We had about 350 folks roll off claims, and we still had it go up 230. So in reality, a net's up 500,000. It's not good. This is not good. Moving on from that, again, I'm disappointed and disappointed. It was so close to being horrific, but just not there, I don't think. DoorDash went public yesterday, and again, in the after-hours show, I said, folks, learn the difference between a limit and a market order. A lot of you got run up because you just wanted to get you some DoorDash, and now you're going to pay for it. I bet you the stock's down big today. Learn what a limit and market order is. It's going to be repeated today, I think, in Airbnb. And you know, it's interesting. I think a fair amount of Nasdaq's suffering yesterday was people selling shares in folks like Tesla, which really looked like it rolled over yesterday, so that they can buy the next hot thing. This is classic new investor mistake, and I say this as someone who did it routinely 20 years ago. So I know exactly what I speak from. I was there. I did it. I know how it felt. Man, I told all my friends I got DoorDash and blah, blah, blah. Yeah, but in reality, you got DoorDash at 182 and it'll be trading at 160 today. You won't tell your friends that. You'll just say, I got in on DoorDash IPO, man. I'm lucky. Well, I'm cool. No, you're not. You freaking lost money because freaking Wall Street ran you up because you put in a freaking market order, you idiot. Anyways. Looks like we have some more pain in the software kind of space. Sienna, it's a networking system place, came in short, top and bottom line. But reality, it's kind of following on what Splunk said, I think it was a week or so ago. The business environment is tough. The buyers who normally sign these contracts are nervous. Nobody's really committing large pieces of capital. This is going to become a theme, I think, for the next quarter or two in tech. Starbucks, man, Starbucks is getting excited about 2021. I would throw them in the roaring 20s camp. They're going to be opening more stores. They're going to be going for it. They see a 20% growth in earnings next year. Yeah, Starbucks is excited, right? They've seen what's happened in China, who's already recovered, and now they see this potentially starting in earnest in Q2 here. It is interesting. 9K? I see a post here about 9K. Forgive me, I don't know what 9K is. You mean 900K? Maybe that's what you meant. So anyways, I digress. Sorry, I got distracted. I don't normally do that. RH Restoration Hardware. This is a company I talked about on Sunday. We got to watch. It's a home improvement kind of play, but it's not Home Depot and Lowe's. It is the higher end, right? We talk about a K-shaped recovery. The folks in the high end are doing great. So I propose that if that's true, that RH should crush it, and they did. They made $6.20 a share. Expectation was $5.30. More importantly, they made $6.20, even though they had significant supply. What am I trying to say? Supply chain constraints. Man, early, I need more coffee. So again, they were able to do that even without booking all their business, which means this quarter should be strong as well. Hopefully by now you saw that Facebook is under antitrust from FTC, basically upset that they bought Instagram and WhatsApp and now they're part of them. I just wonder what happens next year. Man, does Amazon get hit? Google/Alphabet? Apple? When are these big tech companies going to get slammed? They keep getting paraded in front of Congress. When's the next antitrust? And you can get my thoughts on that in yesterday's after hours show. I won't go into detail. Looks like renters are returning to Manhattan. Looks like releases were up 30% month on month. The average is they are getting 2 months of free rent and signing a 2-year lease. Right now, they're looking about 6% vacancy where they're normally 2%. And there's pretty good evidence that 6% is underreported. They went in and did an estimate of just Manhattan, and they think Manhattan's vacancy is as high as 18%. That's ugly. If you are an apartment owner and you have 18% vacancy, you're going bust. Boom, explosion, bad, no good. 1 in 5, no good, not good, not good. UCLA forecast. UCLA School of Business must be watching this channel. I put out a video about 3 weeks ago talking about are we up for the Great Depression or the Roaring 20s? And they just released a report yesterday about the Roaring 20s are here to come. I'm glad they liked my title and decided to take it. We are going to have a dark winter, but then we are going to have years of growth, pent-up demand, infrastructure, just an amazing thing to watch. And then the last thing to talk about is home ownership. And I'm going to talk about home ownership not only as owner occupants, but as landlords, right? One rental at a time. If you want to get a part of the K-shaped recovery, owning a home is important. What do I mean? Well, just this year, if you owned a home, you are up 10% average. If you own several homes, that gets interesting. The average homeowner or the collective gain in equity in homeowners is $1 trillion. $1 trillion. That means 17,000 per home on average. These are single family home numbers. However, if you're in Washington State, you have seen an average of 35% or $35,000. If you're in California, like I am, $33,000. So again, you own one home, you're up 33 grand. You own 5 homes, you're up 165 grand. You own 10 homes, you are up 330 grand. Life gets interesting when you are a homeowner, conservatively financed, positive cash flow. You need to get in the game. I believe now is the time to learn. It is a very confusing market. It is very supply constrained. But 2021's here, and I believe 2021 is going to be the year of supply. I believe 2020 was the year of demand. And if I'm right, it's going to get interesting. Buy the course, do the work, learn your market. And just to close out on the lowest increase with North Dakota. North Dakota, if you own a home, you saw an increase of $5,400. So that's what we got for you today. I have an exciting interview with Jonathan Twomley, multimillionaire, to talk about this. We always start with unemployment. I have a surprise guest at 9 o'clock. That is going to be an exciting interview. I'm just going to leave that one there. And of course, have a wonderful, wonderful day. Take care of yourself. Bye-bye.